Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Hello, welcome, and thanks for tuning in to this extraordinary special edition of the program, Liberia First on Junior High Talk. Today is Saturday, November the 9th, 2024. And we say congratulations to all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones. We want to remember in a very special way my own dad, the late Joseph Jede Gilman. November 9, 1933, June 24, 1997. Hey, Pops, wherever you are, continue to rest in perfect peace, and may light perpetual shine upon you. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, we say congratulations to you. The representative Moima Briggs Menza of Bond County, Binta Barito, Minnesota, Cyril Konagalo, Monrovia, Cecilia Ziokwe, Indianapolis, Benedict Wetiyuma, the UK, Arabita Ya of Philadelphia. And for all of you celebrating, we say congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you as well. We got a great show coming up. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, be my guest. For our hot topics on this special edition, we say dissent is essential and critical for any democracy. Liberia is no exception. Joseph Yuma Boyka crackdown on democracy is wrong and must be thwarted. For our monologue tonight, this evening, Supreme Silence. The Supreme Court of Liberia, Justice in Chambers Gbeisay Sr. issued an opinion in the prayer for a writ of prohibition against the Coup Plotters or Majority Bloc. Justice Gbeisay declined the writ and lifted the stay order of October 25th, 2024 on the Majority Bloc. But according to Yekeh Kollubah, Representative Yekeh Kollubah, Justice Gbeisay hands were twisted with a hefty USD $250,000 bribe by Jeremiah Kwanku. Meanwhile, Speaker Koffa says he is cognizant of the justice opinion, but will follow the legal process. Takes a flight to the full bench of the Supreme Court. What really occurred at the conference with Justice Gbeisay? What were the arguments by the Coup Plotters? And why did Justice Gbeisay decline the prohibition but lifted the stay order? Let's dig deeper. Let's dig deeper into all of these that are unfolding in Liberia tonight. Budget submission delayed. Joseph Yuma Boyka has again delayed the submission of the draft budget to the Speaker of the House. In a letter addressed to the Chief Clerk of the House, the Acting Minister of State said JMB is seeking legal counsel on the quagmire at the House of Representatives. Why did JMB direct the junior minister to write the Chief Clerk and not he himself writing the Speaker, J. Funati Koffa? The Honorable Speaker J. Funati Koffa, as he did on October 31st, 2024, asking for extension. Is Joseph Yuma Boyka undermining his own government in support of the failed coup? Let's dig deeper. Also, ECOWAS writes Koffa. ECOWAS Parliament has written Speaker J. Funati Koffa, informing him of a high-level delegation of 5 persons will visit Monrovia from November 11th to the 15th to seek an amicable resolution of the impasse at the legislature. The delegation is headed by the Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, retired Honorable Memunatu Ibrahima. Did anyone complain to ECOWAS? Why is ECOWAS playing a pivotal role in finding a resolution of the impasse and not Joseph Yuma Boaka? Will the Majority Bloc or Coup Plotters agree to meet with the ECOWAS delegation? Let's dig deeper. What do you think? Will there be a meeting by the Coup Plotters? Also, coming up, I don't know if you guys notice any problem. I'm only seeing here Facebook user. Can you find somebody's name? Are you able to see somebody's name? I'm only seeing Facebook user. Seems to be a technical glitch here with Facebook today. Also, coming up, CDC suspends the Executive Committee of the Congress for Democratic Change has temporarily suspended 11 lawmakers, including Deputy Speaker Thomas P. Fowler, and referred them to the National Disciplinary Grievance and Ethics Committee, following His Excellency's Tenor Bearer George M. Weir declaration of Thomas P. Fowler as a saboteur. But Fowler says his actions on Capitol Hill are, quote, motivated by deep love for country and party. And of course, welcome the investigation. The irony is that Fowler is not willing to grant Speaker Koffa the same due process. Let's dig deeper. So, how is Thomas P. Fowler willing to go to meet down with the Grievance and Ethics Committee to investigate his actions, but he's not willing to grant Speaker Koffa due process? Is that love? Is that love for party, love for country, love for fellow men? Is that loyalty? Jessica M. Besno on the YouTube channel, welcome to you. I am not able to see anybody's names on our Facebook. It just tells me Facebook user. So we're going to work on it. I don't know where that is coming from, but we will work on it. So invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. Happy birthday. Heavenly birthday to my dad, Joseph Jedi Gilman. And of course, congratulations to Representative Moima Briggs Menza of Bond County, Binta Barito, Minnesota, Brooklyn Park, Cyril Kona Gallo of Monrovia, Cecilia Ziokwe of Indianapolis, Benedict Wetiyuma, the UK, Aramita Ya, Philadelphia. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones, we say congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you, okay? Welcome to all of you joining us here. Indeed, we got a great show for all of us here.
Banner Television, along with other media institutions, we are in conversation with a group of lawmakers who one of them was attempted to be bribed today, and they managed to collect the official listing alongside with for 15,000 United States dollars. It has been speculated that lawmakers have been offered money. But we have also Representative Collins. Welcome to the media, sir.
Thank you.
You want to tell us what happened? How did you end up with this money and this listing? Why are these things here, sir?
Yeah, for the past 2 days, there have been the news in and around the Capitol building about lawmaker wanting to impeach Speaker Koffa. Then we heard that a certain group of them are giving money out. You have to receive $15,000. Then after you sign and their mission is accomplished, then of course you can receive the balance of the money. I was told that the total sum is $25,000. So I also been making some due diligence and follow up, because this is not good for our country. I think we have come here to work for our people. So being sitting outside of the 54th before coming in as 55th lawmaker, I came with a clear agenda that I'm coming to work for the Liberian people, not myself. So I decided to go there and pretend as though I am part of them. And of course, they called me last night and I said, we're going to conclude it today. So this is where we end up. I managed to do away with the amount of 14,000 plus, because Representative Jim Collette took, I think, about 200 or some more dollars from under in the presence of Clarence Guy, along with his driver. But we have also planned ourselves. We made a plan that a group will be behind me, and because I have not identified myself to be anywhere, I will go there and act like I'm part of them, and make sure that what they are doing to be brought in public. And this listing, you will be surprised. The names are here. Page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. So page 4 at the end here, you will see my name. That is how I managed to actually get the money, because I have to act like I'm signing, of course, and do away with the money.
But one would be wondering, how on earth you managed to come with this listing? How did it happen? Was there an altercation, and who actually called you for the money?
Yeah, because they have been wanting for the number to build up. So I have to use my own logical experience. So I cajole them and make sure that this listing be in our possession, along with whatever involved with the listing, which is the money.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Anything else?
Well, that's it. The Liberian people will get to know. I'm sure we are here to work for the Liberian people.
But if I may ask, why on earth you choose not to go with all the lawmakers? Why you choose to reject it?
You have to tell me. You have to convince me beyond all reasonable doubt. Why do you want to do this? Is it good for our country? Is it that our people going to benefit, or they are doing it because of some selfish motive? Because the budget, people want to get hold of the budget in their possession. So whatever they want to do with the Liberian people money, they can do it.
Thank you.
It's to join there.
When was it offered to you?
The 50,000 is to join there.
When was it offered to you?
Last night they called me, I rejected it. I said I can't hold that money. The entire team, those are facilitating the process. Jeremiah Kuhn, the vice president, and Thomas Fala. I'm telling you. I said, let me repeat. I said Jeremiah Kuhn and Thomas Fala. The 50,000 is to join there.
When was it offered to you?
Last night they called me, I rejected it. I said I can't hold that money. The entire team, those are facilitating the process. Jeremiah Kuhn, the vice president, and Thomas Fala. I'm telling you. I said, let me repeat. I said Jeremiah Kuhn and Thomas Fala.
To see you. Hey, Omole, your girlfriend says she's coming to see you. And you send her money to pay her way to car. You waiting till the house for her. Then she can call you 1 hour later and say, hey, my baby, I'm sorry, but I ain't able to come today. I'm not feeling all right. That's what these buggers said to us. They just collected vehicles, 45,000 a piece, and they said they ain't coming. Now, how many of you young men know that, right? You send what you do. You send her the copy. Then she says, incoming. That's what the lawmaker judge did also. We just bought them brand new vehicles. We give them the gas. They still collecting pay. I'm told they're getting paid next week for work that they have not been doing. This is unacceptable. Hey, Ombole, your girlfriend says she's coming to see you. And you send her money to pay her way. You're waiting to the house for her. Then she can call you 1 hour later and say, hey, my baby, I'm sorry, but I ain't able to come today. I'm not feeling all right. That's what the burger said to us. They just collected vehicles, 45,000 apiece, and they said they ain't coming. Now, how many of you young men know that, right? You send what you do. You send her the copy. Then she says she ain't coming. That's what the lawmaker judge did also. We just bought them brand new vehicles. We give them the gas. They still collecting pay. I'm told they're getting paid next week for work that they have not been doing. This is unacceptable. Hey, Ombole.
Vehicles belonging to members of the House of Representatives. So that means the numbers still remain constant. They are 42 in numbers, plus Marcus Thomon, who's at the zone making 43. So there are 43 members of the House of Representatives seeking the vehicles.
Okay, you are looking at the convoy of the Coup Plotters, the rebel lawmakers, leaving the RLJ Hotel Resort and headed to the capital. And this is what the Speaker, the Honorable J. Fonati Koffa, this is what he meant when he said, "Oh, my colleagues, why you allow people to treat you like that? Like kids, kindergarten people, they take you from school, they take you to school and they bring you back home. These are the lawmakers leaving the RLJ resort and are headed to the Capitol building." All right. This is J. Fonati Koffa.
How can you take lawmakers and hold them hostage, like little kindergarten children in one location? You bring them to where you carry them back. You bring them to where you carry them back. You know, I mean, my colleagues, man, they got to try hard. Whether you elected for that, you know, to go be hold up. Then the question is, who's paying the bill and all of that? So leave the hotel, go to your house with your family, get up in the morning, come to work, and you'll be collecting your signature. How can you take lawmakers and hold them hostage, like little kindergarten children in one location? You bring them to where you carry them back. You bring them to where you carry them back. You know, I mean, my colleagues, man, they got to try hard. Whether you elected for that, you know, to go be hold up. Then the question is, who's paying the bill and all of that? So leave the hotel, go to your house with your family, get up in the morning, come to work, and you'll be collecting your signature. How can you take lawmakers and hold them hostage, like little kindergarten children in one location? You bring them to where you carry them back. You bring them to where you carry them back. You know, I mean, my colleagues, man, they got to try hard. Whether you elected for that, you know, to go be hold up. Then the question is, who's paying the bill and all of that? So leave the hotel, go to your house with your family, get up in the morning, come to work, and you'll be collecting your signature. How can you take lawmakers and hold them hostage, like little kindergarten children in one location? You bring them to where you carry them back. You bring them to where you carry them back. You know, I mean, my colleagues, man, they got to try hard. Whether you elected for that, you know, to go be hold up. Then the question is, who's paying the bill and all of that? So leave the hotel, go to your house with your family, get up in the morning, come to work, and you'll be collecting your signature.
Thomas Fowler.
The Constitution and laws hold.
And this is Thomas Fowler taking the oath of office. Thomas P. Fowler.
Hold, protect and defend the Constitution and laws of the Republic of Liberia.
Constitution and laws of the Republic of Liberia.
Bear true faith and allegiance.
Bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic.
And
will faithfully, conscientiously, and impartially discharge the duties and functions of the office.
Discharge the duties and functions of the office of the Deputy Speaker of the Republic of Liberia.
To the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Hold, protect and defend
the Constitution
and laws of the Republic of Liberia.
constitutions and laws of the Republic of Liberia,
bear true faith and allegiance
bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic,
and
will faithfully, conscientiously, and impartially discharge the duties and functions of the office
discharge the duties and functions of the office of the Deputy Speaker of the Republic of Liberia
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
Uphold, protect, and defend.
Speaker Koffa swearing in the Deputy Speaker Thomas P. Fowler at the Capitol building some time ago, taking the oath to defend the Constitution without fear nor favor. What do you make of it today? What do you make of that today? Yekeh Kollubah is informing the Liberian people and our international partners that $150,000 $150,000 is being sourced by the Boakai government for each lawmaker that will break away from the fanatic Koffa's bloc, or the constitutionalists, those fighting for democracy, the soul of Liberia's democracy, will be offered $150,000 a piece. Something that we spoke about here a week ago. We told you that $100,000 was being offered for anybody that would break away from the Koffa group. Somebody bear me out here. Yesterday, Yekeh informed the world that indeed that money is up to $150,000. So if you have 6-7 persons to break away from Koffa, you're talking about almost $1 million will be spent. Taxpayers' money.
The money come, the money not come, the money not come. It's here. The money is here. The money is here. You know, I'm very surprised to know that our people that Jeremiah Kun have finally resolved to step up with the concern with the backing of Joseph Boakai. Our up to now, the budget is not here. Jeremiah Kun say he should give him this week. He will be able to get some of us. I put him myself there, some of us, to join the so-called rebel group that has been controlled by criminal Thomas Fowler. So, Liberian people, if you see some of us crossing over, that means if you didn't give us 150,000 US, the money come, the money not come, the money not come. It's here. The money is here. The money is here. You know, I'm very surprised to know that Joseph Boakai, that will use our resources, that will use our sweat, raise our left to respect the rule of law of this country, is disrespecting the rule of law. I hear people, you know, they get some irresponsible people. All the people get a majority. You see how you're irresponsible and dumb-headed? So we're going by majority now, right? I'm waiting. I hear some, oh, the speaker lost the majority. So no more constitution now, the majority will go back. You know, we still got alternative. Our alternative is to go to the full bench. And it is a must for the full bench to interpret the constitution of this country. The full bench can now remain silent on the violation of the constitution of this country. They can never ever, I dare them, I can dare them to remain silent on the interpretation of the constitution of this country. Because that's what they are there for, that's what they've been paid for, to interpret the constitution of this country. We say we'll uphold and protect the constitution of this country. So the full bench will have to interpret the constitution. I dare them to not interpret the constitution of this country. Dare them. Because that's their job. They have to interpret the constitution to keep the country stable. To keep the country stable. That's not something we need to beg them to do. That's their job to do it. Oh, so yes, some people, you need to take your time with the Supreme Court. We're not taking no time. We're not taking no time. Oh, you know, the Supreme Court right now, they're promising support to Mediation justice. That's their business. I don't care who they promising to make chief justice. That's not my business. They can want me you chief working that your business. But you need to interpret the constitution of this country. You know what? I talked to the press the day before yesterday. I said the constitution gave the speaker the right to invoke Article 37. Oh yeah, we are reaching to Article 37. And I know, but when I say something, sometimes it comes to reality. And the lower Article 37 says, now we yellow rebel and saying, oh yeah, we're not looking for 49 vote again. We want to investigate. I don't care what you do to remove a speaker, to suspend any of your member, to expel any of your member. You still need 49 votes. Liberia people, you still need 49 votes to do anything you want to do in the chamber. You still need the 49 vote. So I don't know what they're dancing around for. We not need 49 votes. What do you need? You're joking with something that will make people to throw bonnet on their head. You're joking with something that will make people to... Because if the rule of law is not respected, what in the police will protect? Oh, we have to protect the rule of law. We have to ensure the rule of law is respected. If the rule of law is not respected, police will can't stay informed to protect rule of law. That means there's no rule of law. Everybody will have to behave the way they want to behave. But we don't want to reach that point. And when you see, oh, we keep protecting and respecting the laws of this country. And we keep respecting the law of this country. We never expected reckless Joseph Walker to go join Jeremiah Kone to be talking about they can bring the budget to the speaker. Joseph Walker, all the time you spend on early, you're not reading the Constitution. You were just there angry on early. That's why I say you were angry on early. I want to use some words on you, but I will use it Sunday. I will use it on my business on Sunday, Joseph Walker. I get different design for you. I will use it Sunday. Different design. I design something different for you. I'm reversing it. I will reverse it for you on Sunday. Oh, don't pet the people. No way. Now force for them to interpret the constitution of this country. And a job. They would not beg them to do it. The full bench, the Supreme Court. On the Supreme Court from the full bench, we will know if Joseph Walker will still remain president of this country. On the full bench rule, we will know if Joseph Walker, the former president, is still president of this country. That Jeremiah Kone have finally resolved to step up with the consent, with the backing of Joseph Boakai. Our up to now, the budget is not here. Jeremiah Kone say he should give him this week. He will be able to get some of us. I put him myself there, some of us. to join the so-called rebel group that has been controlled by criminal Koffa. So, Liberian people, if you see some of us crossing over, that means they didn't give up 150,000 US. The money not come. It's here. The money is here. The money is here. You know, I'm very surprised to know that Joseph Boakai, I will use our resources. I will use our sweat, raise our left to respect the rule of law of this country. Is disrespecting the rule of law. I hear people, you know, up with the concern with the backing of Joseph Boakai. Our up to now, the budget is not here. Jeremiah can say he should give him this week. He will be able to get some of us. I put in myself there, some of us, to join the so-called rebel group that has been controlled by criminal Koffa. So, Liberian people, if you see some of us crossing over, that means they didn't give up 150,000 US. The money not come. The money not come. It's here. The money is here.
The money is here. If you see some of us crossing over, that means the money part is here. Kabagiana, the money part is here. Kabagiana, 150,000 United States dollars is here. All right, Yekeh Kollubah confirming what we reported last week, that the only thing is that he upped the amount by 50,000. We reported that they were offering 100,000, but the amount has been increased to 150,000. White teeth, black heart. That's who they are. These folks. Miss Willie, can you share the link in the WhatsApp chat room for the rest of the folks? I'm not able to copy and share it.
Okay, let me try. From my laptop, you may, right? Let me see if I can do that.
No job, no respect. Don't jack on yourself. Take time with your life. Don't spend on yourself.
You don't get money, you don't get friend.
You will see all your enemy. Bring your enemy closer to you. They will see you shine.
Sam Ray, this is a live broadcast. It is not a repeat. We'll let you know if it is a repeat.
If you get married, they will talk. When you single, they will talk about you. They try to be like you. Before you talk about my daily flow, go and watch your daddy flow. Your mona get your point. Now so jealousy. Look at jealousy. Okay, yo. Jealousy. So jealousy. Okay, yo. Jealousy. Look at jealousy. Okay, yo. Jealousy. So jealousy. Wait till we blaha. They not be spending say. They get wait till we blaha. They be smiling with dry. Now so wait till we blaha. They not respect and say. They get wet with blaha. They be smiling with dry. So jealousy. Look at jealousy. Jealousy. So jealousy. Jealousy. Look at jealousy. Jealousy. So jealousy. Wet with blaha. They not respect and say. They get wet with blaha. They be smiling with dry. That's also wet with blaha. They not respect and say. They get wet with blaha. They be smiling with dry. Snake in the grass, they jealous. Snake in the grass, snake in the grass, they jealous. Snake in the grass. Hey, on the cover, journalist. 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 Jealousy. So jealousy. Wet with blaha. They not respect and say. They get wet with blaha. They be smiling with dry. That's also wet with blaha. They not respect and say. They get wet with blaha. They be smiling with dry. Snake in the grass, they jealous. Snake in the grass, snake in the grass, they jealous. Snake in the grass. Hey, on the cover, journalist. 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 Hey, on the cover, journalist.
White teeth, black hair. What a song!
You're not working.
What a song there by the man T Man Williams from Indianapolis. Welcome to all of you joining us here. It's great to be in your company with this special edition. I'm being assisted by Rosalind Wenley all the way there from Switzerland. Rosalind, you said to share the link, to copy the link.
I just posted it. Check it out if it is not there. Oh my God. 1 second. I did.
That's that.
Is not it? I downloaded the one you sent me and then this is the link.
Okay, yeah. That
is it there?
Yeah, it's there. Thank you. It's there.
I'll go back and try again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's there. It's okay. Welcome. How you doing tonight? Put your face in the camera. You way like you're in a hole or somewhere.
You know.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay, Mr. Gilbert. Thank you. I was browsing through, so I said, "Oh,
yeah."
And then I see our show is on here. What's going on? So that's why I commented in the message in the chat.
Absolutely.
But I couldn't get there.
We decided to do a special tonight because we didn't do a show last night.
Yeah.
So that's why we are here. And we seem to be having a little bit of difficulties with the system on here. YouTube is good. We are getting the names of the participants on the show. But on Facebook or on the StreamYard here, It's only showing Facebook user, Facebook user. So I gotta
I just
go.
sent it. I think I just sent it. I think I just made it through.
I gotta open up a Facebook page to see who are following or watching the show. And of course, let me welcome some of you that are watching here. Charlotte Horace, welcome to you. Asata and Mela Olio NC Red Jr. We are seeing names. Absolutely. Sophie Blambo, welcome there. This is from Facebook. It's not from the stream yard. I can't see names on the set, but I can see names using Facebook. Open another page. All right. Yeah. Okay. Ruth Sayer, No Sue Boys, Mother Palm Butter, Mickey Me, D. Harris from Boston. Welcome to you there, lady. Ambrusa Sam Ricks asking, is this a special program, sir? You always do that. You're supposed to know what we repeating or show. When I had it, we'll put it there, say this is a repeat from XYZ date. This is a live broadcast. No, Monique Boy, you welcome to you there. Amrusa, Dwell Waller, William W. Wulu, Winwulaki, Annette Yali, welcome to you. And of course, Rosalie Welly just trended too. Kemasaki, welcome to all of you there. We got a good show for all of us here tonight. Aliu Kamara from the Netherlands, welcome there. Mas SP Pelu, David T.W. Sumo, and of course, F. Richardson, Ryan George from 20th Street. And of course, F. Richardson. Rosalie got a mute. You got a mute that's set in the back.
Is it? Is can you still hear it? Or
No, I'm not hearing it now.
okay, turn it off.
Miles from Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to you, Lucia Douglas Hicks, the general. Welcome. Good to see all of you here. Monique Boyu, welcome to all of you. Indeed, we got a great show for all of us here tonight. So invite someone, like the page, follow the page. It's a special edition, okay? And of course, what we covering for you here tonight is of three folds, all right? The Supreme Court silence, as well as the budget submission, ECOWAS delegation expected in the country, and what have you? Okay. Somebody pushes something around in your place there, Rose. I'll mute you when you're ready to talk. You can unmute yourself, okay? Yeah. Okay, so the Supreme Court uh, issued a statement on, when was that? On Thursday. Issued a statement in which they said the decline the rate sought for by Speaker Koffa. This was November 6th. The Supreme Court issued a rate declining the prayer sought for by Speaker Koffa, and also lifted the stay on what the uh, 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 they had a stay order place Okay, let me see. Folks, bear with us that we're having some real difficulties here tonight, but we'll do all we can to bring this show to you. All right. This was the Supreme Court decision. We we having some real problems here tonight. Anyway, we'll fight it. Bear with us, okay? So this was the Supreme Court decision on November 6th. And I will read the last part there. By directive of His Honor Yekeh Kollubah Sr., Associate Justice presiding in Chambers, you are hereby informed that the Justice has declined to issue the writ prayed for, which was the writ of prohibition. He declined to issue the writ prayed for. Meanwhile, the stay order of October 25th, 2024 is hereby lifted. The stay order is lifted. The writ of prohibition is declined. The stay order is lifted. So we ask the question, right? We ask the question, series of questions we ask. In the first place, Yekeh Kollubah said the justice's hands were tied with a $200,000 bribery or bribe by Jeremiah Kollubah. What really occurred at the conference with Justice Gbeisay? What were the arguments by the coup plotters? And why did Justice Gbeisay decline the prohibition but lifted the stay order? Okay? What were the arguments presented that caused the justice to lift the stay order and decline the prohibition? Okay? You will recall the coup plotters or renegade lawmakers, they had a resolution. They had a resolution that each person signed when they received the $15,000. They had a resolution. I think it was a 5-6 count resolution. You saw it in the video with the honorable gentleman Luther Collins, that he made away with the signing sheets and what have you. They had a resolution. The resolution was the immediate removal of Fonati Koffa on XYZ counts. But because they never had the numbers 49, that's why we are at this stage today. But what happened at the Supreme Court when it went in conference with Justice Gbeisay? Okay? The Digging Deeper Department, our fly on the wall in that conference, reported to us that Facebook is great for at your end there. David Sumo, Abraham Conner said the stay order was not even honored in the first place, my brother. Absolutely. David Sumo. The problem is here in studio. We are experiencing the problem. All right. Usually, and that's why I'm not putting the comments up. Because it doesn't have anybody name. It just got Facebook user. So I got to open a link with the Facebook page. Then I can see that, but I cannot share or post your comments on the live broadcast because those comments are not in StreamYard. StreamYard only get a Facebook user. Okay, so bear with us here tonight. Hopefully that will get sorted out and we will be fine. Okay, even though I couldn't even share the link for our analysts and panelists to come on, I had to share it in a WhatsApp chat room. I couldn't share it there to copy and paste it. I couldn't do that, so I had to send it to Rosalind Wenley on Messenger, and Rosalind managed to put it in the chat room. So AB, if you guys want to come on, there's a link in the chat room. I made a comment on it, say use this link to join. Okay, so hopefully all works out. So what happened in the conference? What happened in the conference? Miss Dopo.
Yes, sir.
Welcome. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. What's going on?
We on.
Oh,
that's what's going on. We are on. We on set.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm listening.
Okay. Thank you. I will put you on mute for a minute. Okay. So what happened in the conference, in the chambers of the Supreme Court when they went to a conference? Triple D is reporting to you tonight on a number of things that happened. First, let's understand. Speaker Koffa and team prayed for a writ of prohibition. Okay, a writ of prohibition, so that the coup plotters, the rebel lawmakers, the renegade lawmakers go back to work. That was the prohibition, so that they go back to work, as well as do not hold meetings in the joint chambers. So the document you're looking at from the Supreme Court, the justice in chambers declined to impose the writ. He declined to impose the writ and also lifted the stay. The stay was to not have meeting. Okay? The prohibition to not remove the speaker until the conference. Okay? Get the understanding. The prohibition was to not remove the speaker. The stay order was to stop them from holding conference or holding meeting, and they called in the plenary in the joint chambers. So the justice in chambers said, I decline to impose the writ of prohibition to stop them from removing the speaker. Okay? Because you know why he declined that? Nobody have told you why he declined. You are going to hear it for the first time right here on Judah Hard Talk. Because our Digging Deeper department is everywhere at all times. 24/7, 365. Okay? It's working at all times. So we found out that the coup plotters went without their resolution to the conference. And they said, Your Honor, Chief Justice, Associate Justice Gbeisay, there's nobody among us who trying to remove the speaker. Okay? There's nobody trying to remove the speaker. We are not there yet. We only gotta complain. Okay? Stephen Kier on the YouTube channel, welcome. And Nelly Kier, welcome to you as well. Okay? They say we're not thinking about moving the speaker. It's just a complaint that we have against him, but it is not a removal. So having heard that and the justice weighing everything, he decided, okay, since you say you are not removing him, and he prayed for a writ of prohibition to stop you from removing him, and you're not removing him, so there's nothing there. Like American people, the American politicians here would say, there is no there. Okay? There is no there. Ali Khalifa Bayu, Bagayogo, welcome. How you doing? There is no there. Since you did not want to remove him, let's forget it. No need for that. Okay? So, what about the stay order? Not to have meetings that you call plenary. And because you say you are not meeting to remove this man, so no need. Go back to your session. Go back to plenary. So he removed the stay order. He removed the stay order. Okay? He removed the stay order as well as deny the prohibition, the writ of prohibition. Dopo or Wenley, are you guys following? Do you understand what I'm saying here? Is somebody listening?
Yeah, Mr. Game, I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
he removed the prohibition because they said there was nothing there.
There was nothing. Yeah, we're not ought to remove the man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they argue. We are not out to remove the man. No. So what's the need?
But then I'm not cutting you off, Mr. Gamer, but then they went ahead and started saying that they were celebrating that they had victory because the ban was lifted on them and stuff. That I didn't understand that whole thing really.
Absolutely. That's what they did. They were celebrating that they won the case because the judge lifted the stay. Mm-hmm. The Fanatic Koffa prayed for a writ of prohibition. Say, it's like you have your child, you know, and maybe you want to discipline the child, right?
Right.
And then the child runs to the grandpa or the grandma,
mm-hmm.
and you go there to get the child from the grandma or the grandpa, and then the child said, "No, I don't want to go. She won't beat me. He won't beat me." And then you tell the grandparents, say, "There's nothing like that. I'm not going to beat the child. I'm not going to discipline the child.
Right.
I ain't gonna do nothing."
Right.
What do you think the grandparent gonna do?
They'll say about go, nothing.
Go. Nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen. If anything happen, come back. Or just run, come back to me.
Right.
Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rosalie, you understand that?
Yeah, I did, but then they so it kind of like they play the Supreme Court or what?
That's why they thought they did, that they outsmarted the Supreme
Right,
Court.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this ever gonna end? This joke?
Yeah.
Is this joke ever gonna end?
It will end. It will end. It will end. Yeah, absolutely, it will end. So that's what they did, folks. They told the Liberian people one thing, and they went to court and they said a different thing there. Despite the allegations by Yekeh Kollubah that this George Gbeisay hands were tied,
Right.
in a 200,000 United States dollars cookie jar.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah, that's what I said. You know, he probably took the money and he did what he could have done in accordance with the law. There is no dare there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
There is no dare there. You don't want to remove him. You're not having meeting to remove him. So, you know, you're not going to beat the child. So why keep the child with the grandparent? Or why should the grandparent keep the child and don't allow the child to go home to either study their lesson or go to school the next day or do, you know, some work or just go home? That's what happened. Okay, simple as that. So now they need to be honorable enough to tell the Liberian people exactly what happened during the conference. What did they say to the judge that caused him to rule the way he did?
Exactly.
Okay? From day one, when the speaker was in Italy, all we knew was that they were going, Thomas Fowler was going to preside over his removal. We had to preside. We had to preside. We had to preside. All we know, we had to preside.
Mm-hmm.
In presiding Jack.
In presiding Jug. We had to preside. We had to preside. All we know, we had to preside.
He is sleeping with preside.
You know? Yeah.
You preside in your sleep.
You know?
Be dreaming.
So we got an impasse. The Supreme Court is not able through the conference to resolve the issue because they went back to doing the same exact thing. Now they have resorted to a complaint against the speaker. They said they got a complaint against the speaker. And now, with the complaint against the speaker, to investigate the speaker, they would ask him to recuse himself. And now when he recuses himself, then they will not allow him to take charge again. Yeah, they will not allow him to take charge again. And their fear here, one would say, but then why, if they think they get the number, why can't they go into plenary and vote this speaker out and give him due process?
Right.
But their fear here is this. When they go into plenary, come Tuesday, they go into plenary, and there is a quorum. Speaker Koffa can take seize of that quorum and get a motion with a yea, nay vote, and say until otherwise, we have quorum.
Oh.
All right, you understand? Until Hail Mary comes, we have quorum. And they are afraid of that because it's just a yea, nay vote.
Wow.
Yeah, he can gavel that, okay, we have quorum, and the quorum remains indefinitely. We got quorum today, Tuesday, but we come tomorrow, we got 30 men, we got 3 men, we still get quorum.
Right.
We come the following Tuesday, we got 7, we got 8, we got 20, we got quorum. We come the following Thursday, whatever number we have quorum. They know,
listen. So yeah, there'll be people there to listen.
There will be people. Yeah, there will be people. But you got to first get the quorum to impose that indefinite quorum. Rosalie, you understand?
Yes, but there's no limitation of the members that will.
No, you need simple majority to have quorum. You need simple majority for quorum 37.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
So 37 won't be there. 37 is on his side, right?
No, he only got 30.
He got 30. So understand, and everybody here, understand what I'm saying here. All right. You need Bruno Briswell, welcome. He said just too much wahala. Absolutely.
Telling you.
You need simple majority to have quorum. There are 73 lawmakers. And out of simple majority is 37. But in order to remove an elected official of the House of Representatives, like the Speaker, Deputy Speaker, Clerk, Chief Clerk, Deputy Clerk, those elected officers of the House, in order to remove them, you need 2/3. 2/3 is 49.
So Mr. Gilman, may I ask a question?
Yeah.
So if it is so, the simple majority is to remove the speaker, the position, the title that he carries, or in total?
In total.
In total, to remove the speaker, to remove the deputy speaker, to remove the chief clerk, all of those people who are elected to lead the House of Representatives.
Wait, they're removing all of them, or I just the speaker the one?
They just want a speaker for now.
Okay.
Yeah. But the speaker and everybody who are leaders of the House of Representatives, who were elected by the 73 people.
Right.
In order to remove anybody, you need 2/3 majority.
Okay.
And 2/3 majority is 49 people.
Right.
Right.
To get 2/3 out of 73, you will have 48.6 something, but human being can be half. So that's a whole human being. So you need 49.
Okay.
They are stuck at 42, 43. We played a video. You can go back later on and watch the show. We played a video of them leaving our LJ. And we check I think 42 cars that left to go to the Capitol. Yeah. Okay. Etagay, welcome to you. Wally Kenne, welcome. So Speaker Koffa can gavel on a motion for indefinite quorum.
Okay.
That is, we got quorum today, Tuesday. We come back on Thursday, and we are 30. That quorum from Tuesday, it carry forward to Thursday.
Wow.
And it will be carried forward to every other time.
Right.
So they are afraid for that to happen. So that's why they are not going into plenary with the Speaker, J. Fonati Koffa, and the 29 other.
They're making the thing difficult for Joseph Boakai.
Absolutely.
They're making his government look so bad because it shows that he doesn't have leadership.
And that's where we going now, because what happened here is that ECOWAS is coming in to intervene. ECOWAS is coming in.
Right.
Okay. ECOWAS is coming in to intervene with a high level delegation.
Yeah.
From the ECOWAS Parliament. Okay. But just before we do that, let's welcome Brother Connor, A.B. Connor.
Yeah, good evening, my brother.
Good evening, welcome. How you doing?
Pretty much I'm good. And
Connor, how you doing?
Not bad, my dear sister, Sarah and Rosalie. Good to see you guys, man.
You wanna see tomorrow? I see you. What happened to the ghost face today again?
Put your video on.
Sorry.
You eating money, Kalama?
It's too late for money, Kalama, man.
You got eat it anytime.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
How are you?
Pretty much I'm good. Good to see you guys, and I know it is a Saturday special, and it's great to be here. And I've been following in between.
Right.
And it's fascinating. Our country is at a crossroad, and
now that's my crossroad.
If you have an arrowhead that is very indecisive and not to the task, this is what you get.
That's what you get, yeah.
Exactly. This is what you get, my brother.
Yeah.
But I saw you on some kind of video in Trenton now.
Oh, for real, right?
Yeah, you are sitting down there with your left bottle in your hand.
No, man, I know how anybody.
Sarah, you see too much.
I know how anybody does. Yeah. Maybe that is soda can you saw that you were looking at.
I think so. I think it was that some kind of funeral party or something.
I think she meant to say your can of Fanta.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Faithful Alhaji never take alcohol.
Never take alcohol, man.
Yeah.
Well, last Saturday at the funeral.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but it's great to be here, and thanks for the time again. I know the Saturday special, indeed, it's important to keep the people informed and to allay their fear.
Right.
Because if people are not informed, lack of information leads to a lot of skepticism,
and
a lot of apprehensions on the issues. Even if it is not going your way, it's better to be informed than to be completely misinformed or not informed at all.
Right.
So it's great to be here. And whatever is unfolding, like I stated earlier on, that is indicative. Those are characteristics of irresponsible leadership.
Very.
If you are, look, Africa presidency is almost absolute presidency. And yes, we had three equal branches of government.
Right.
But the presidency is almost absolute. And in that case, if you think that anything that will hinder the smooth operation of your government, because they're never going to say Funadi Koffa government. It's always going to be Joseph Boakar's
Joseph
government.
Boakai government, yeah.
And if you cannot be decisive and responsible to bring people to the table, but rather to sit by and play a lackadaisical attitude and be deceptive in it, these are the kind of things you get, quite honestly.
Right.
Because if you're going to have a situation that can be easily resolved, but you deliberately, because it's at your benefit, you deliberately decide to stay away to the point that we are getting information that your vice president is intruding, because they are saying that the executive branch don't want to interfere in the legislative activities.
Right.
But the vice president is part of the executive, and he's
Right.
intruding.
Yeah.
He's ditching our monies to the people.
Yeah.
Okay? So in that vein, you are no longer neutral until you bring your vice president to book, or you decide to bring the people to the table and have some intervention. This is what we're going to have, because eventually this might lead to constitutional crisis, which of course might lead to the detriment of the government.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of things that happen. But again, we will continue to inform the people, and it's good that Speaker Koffa is on the right side of the law, regardless.
On the right side of the law, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
But it's good to be here, my brother.
Absolutely. Great to have you as well on this beautiful Saturday evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Margaret Julu said, wow, sad to hear. Thanks for the hard work, my dear brother. Wow, Michael. May God continue to strengthen and uphold you. Absolutely. Great to have you here as well, Margaret. Good to see you here as always. Miles SP Pelu, Zombie Boakai is never a leader. Every organization, company he has led has collapsed under him. Absolutely. And she said, Boakai lacks leadership skills. Mars, Atlanta, Georgia. This is too sad for our country, Liberia. That's exactly that's what it is. You have a lawmaker, Yekeh Kollubah, coming out, informing the Liberian people, our international partners, that this government is dishing out hundreds of thousands of dollars as bribes or briberies for the removal of the speaker. He alleged that $200,000 was given to the judge, Chambers Gbeisay Sr, to rule the way he did. And he found a loophole to make his opinion or his ruling okay. Because the rebel lawmakers maintained in conference that they were not there to remove the speaker. It is nothing about removing the speaker. It is just a complaint. So he said, okay, that was the prohibition the speaker sought. Since you're not removing him, I decline the prohibition. Go back to a meeting. That was the stay order, not to meet in a joint session. And because they were not meeting to remove the speaker and what have you, he said, okay, I left the stay order as well. Okay? They are not even honest with the Liberian people or even with themselves to inform the Liberian people exactly what they want. But because, like Speaker Koffa said, they are being held hostage, like kids, kindergarten children, they take you from home, carry you to school, and they bring you back home. You saw them leaving in convoy to go to the capital, and they drove back to RLJ.
Are you kidding
in
me?
convoy. Okay?
May I ask?
Yeah.
So, what is the essence of that RLJ thing? in the 37 of those legislative members. What is the essence? It's just routine meetings, and when is this going to end? And
No,
is there any limitation, statute of limitation on this kind of a rigmarole? How long it's going to go, or until the law, oh my God, now my brain is not functioning properly.
My sister, here's the thing. First and foremost, Roslyn, these guys, because the trust and confidence is even lacking among themselves, so they choose to camp together as a team.
As a team.
To the point that we're even informed that they even try to take away phones from each other so that there will be nobody from the Koffa's camp or some even people from their constituencies try to persuade them to say, hey, you know what? This is not in the interest of our district or constituency, so it's better to be on the side of the law. So they decide, say, hey, you know what? We can't allow these individuals to go to their various homes before they come back the next day and don't side with us anymore. So that's the reason why they are spending enormous amount of money. Just imagine, per night, minimum is $200 for now.
$250 per night.
Just imagine, minimum.
Just to sleep.
Just to sleep.
Not for food, not for drink.
Yes, that excludes their staffs. Because all of their staffs over there, their staffs are being camped there too. So it's just a ridiculous situation that an expenditure that the entirety of the country is kind of faced with because of disingenuous and dishonest group of people that have decided to siphon the resources of our country at their own behest. Because at the end of the day, it's just for their own benefit. Nothing they have stated that Fanatic Koffa has done to the country for the 5 million people. No, it's all about self-aggrandizement. Said, oh, they made him put me on this committee. Oh, this man, he sent this other person. He never brought the thing on the floor. Now, if anything that is to benefit the country, tell that yes, Fanatic Koffa has stolen money or he have infused money into the budget for his own benefit. None of the kind. So this is all about their own self. It's a benefit, nothing else. To hijack the entire of the country for almost 6 million people.
Right.
This is ridiculous. It's appalling.
Does the House of Senate have any role to play in this?
Well, the Senate cannot function, completely because everything has to originate from the House of Representatives.
Exactly.
The Senate, that's the reason why you see the Speaker is the head of the legislative branch of the government, not the pro tem. The Speaker is the head of the legislative branch of government, and the budget originates from the Speaker, meaning to say they act on it, that instrument, and then act on it before they can send it for concurrence to the Senate. See, so that's the problem. So the Senate is like, they are the elders, so to speak.
Right.
But the House of Representatives, they are the deputies of the people. They are the deputies. These are the direct deputies, meaning to say they are individually representing the 73 districts in Liberia. Okay, so that's the kind of situation you have there with that divided house over there.
So, what is the final saying of the Supreme Court, apart from this, what Mr. Gimmer just read to us, the prohibition?
No, that's not.
So if this continues, this rigmarole continues, the government is not functioning. The country is at a standstill. It's still, because nothing is happening, but people in the legislature still get paid and no work is going on. The country is at a standstill. So how is the Supreme Court going to handle this?
Well, Rodney, my brother will come in there, but let me just throw a little bit of light on this. The fact of the matter is that the House of Representatives, the Supreme Court, they met Justice Gbeisay. And, the case is not before the full bench yet. So firstly, he cited them to a conference, and before that conference, he placed a stay order on every activities until they could have the conference.
Right.
Okay. Now, when they wanted the conference, they were so dishonest. They couldn't even present that resolution to the guy that they're talking about. They said, "Oh, they want to remove a speaker on it," because why? It was stated that if you're in the process of removing the speaker, you are not following the procedure. So they said, "Oh no, we just meeting, we just having ordinary discussions." They didn't. They were. Why it's true that the justice in chamber or the entire country know that they are meeting under the guise of being in session, but in the eyes of the law, it has to be proven. So that's why they wanted to say, "Oh no, we're not in session. We're just meeting and having discussion."
Right.
Now, what's going to happen if the speaker has been removed? Obviously, it would have been a different decision by the justice in chamber. But another thing that is playing here, my brother, let me just throw a little bit light on it real quick.
Yeah.
Is the issue about the upcoming Chief Justice position. Yekeh Gbeisay and others are playing the game here because why? A lot of them get ambition of being Chief Justice.
Chief Justice, correct.
So it becomes a bargain for a lot of them. That's the reason, even the money issue they're playing in there, we got to grab the bull by the horn here. We got to grab the bull by the horn here. Those are the things that they are doing.
When the contract finish, oh?
Yeah.
The contract finish. Yeah. Yeah, seriously, the contract finish. What?
You can't finish it. What?
You know, Mr. Gilman, I just want to say something here. I want to say kudos to the Liberian people. The reason why I want to say kudos to the Liberian people because they are standing on the side of the law.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Liberian people are standing on the side of the law. And, you know, the thing about it is that even some UP people, some UP partisans, the ones with hair on their shoulders, are supporting Fanatic Koffa.
The speaker with all going by the law.
Yeah.
Because so kudos to the Liberian people. Seriously.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's about time we'll put a checkpoint to this. Jeez.
But this is what Representative Yekeh Kollubah keeps stating. He said we got to put a stop to this behavior because we're talking about and that thing they keep talking about. Oh, the majority is on this side. Granted, the majority is on this side. So are you telling me that President Bouaka got elected? Less than half of the population of that country, way less than that. So are you telling me that if 2 million people get in the street and demand that he should step down from office, meaning to say you got to walk away because majority have decided that he leave?
Yeah.
I mean,
without due process.
Yes, without due process. Just get in the street. So, we won't want you here, and then you just walk away. I mean, this is what it's. Oh, this is legislative politics.
The irony is that Tifa and 10 others were suspended from the CDC and referred to the Grievance and Ethics Committee for investigation whatsoever, due process.
And he supported it. I mean, he has subjected himself to that.
Yeah, he welcomed it.
Yes.
He said, I will go there.
Right.
But Funati said, get the numbers, grant me due process.
Exactly.
And you said no.
Mr. Gilman, I got a little emergency. I'm going to leave for a little bit, okay?
Okay, hope all is well.
Okay.
Yeah, I will get back with you. Okay. Grant the man due process.
Right.
Okay. How does this democracy survive?
But literally, you have indicted a man. You have incriminated him. You have indicted him. The man said, "Okay, yes, I will avail myself.
Yeah.
Grant me the due process." He said, "Oh no, we don't want you. Just go. So we'll call you rogue, but yes, we'll not do anything. Just get down, and then you're free. You can go." Are you kidding me?
It doesn't work like that.
This is a banana republic behavior.
Exactly. Reopen our republic behavior.
Meanwhile, the boycott government decided, in the first place, on October 31st. Let me see if I can pull that letter. On October 31st, boycott. You want here the 419 man. Let me put you on. Hello.
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 Good evening.
Yeah. Your name?
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm good. Your name?
Oh, this is Mr. Smith on the line. Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith, from where?
From Once a Liberian, the group on WhatsApp. Once a Liberian.
Once a Liberian, the group on WhatsApp.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How everything with you?
Yeah, I'm fine. We have an online Zoom meeting tonight by 10 p.m. on WhatsApp.
Online Zoom meeting?
Yes. I don't know if you can come online and join us tonight. Can you do that?
What's the code?
Oh yeah, the link and your ID numbers was sent to you just now while on the call. I believe you got it.
It was
right?
sent. It was sent
on
to
your
me.
WhatsApp. Yeah, it was sent to you just now while on the call, like 6-digit numbers on your WhatsApp screen. Did you got it?
You said what your name again?
Yeah, I said Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith. Check now. Did you got it? 6 digits.
Mr. Smith.
Did you got it on your WhatsApp now? 6-digit numbers.
Which state are you in, Mr. Smith?
Did you check on your WhatsApp screen if you got the link? Did you got it?
I'm asking which state are you in?
You're asking. You'll be very stupid. What do you want to do with the state?
But how you cause your member? I have you on the radio. Everybody hearing you. Everybody hearing you on the live broadcast right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What was that again? What you said?
You are very stupid. Oh my goodness.
What?
Oh my goodness. Oh gracious God.
So why you don't open it so it's a setup? When you open it,
when you read that number back, they finish taking your WhatsApp account. Yeah. And the 6-digit number came. It actually came, but I know not to read it back to him.
Oh God. Jesus.
He said you are very stupid.
One Liberia. One Liberia. You sound like any Liberia.
You sound like one Liberia.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Oh, sad. This is interesting, man.
So that's not his first time calling. He always calling that Mr. Smith person, always calling. So you just heard how to get rid of them.
Wow.
They will send you the text message. One of my friends, one of our colleagues, he's following the show. They empty his bank account. They did. They empty his bank account with the same nonsense. Do not read back that 6-digit number. If you want to mess with that, you can. It'll say you 333 You can tell them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then they will say it again. They say 737 638. Don't get at the number, just trade that around. Yeah.
I want to call 2 and play that game, right?
Yeah.
Play what it meant. That's how he meant that you are very stupid.
Yeah. He said you are very stupid.
Oh, Mr.
Oh my
Smith, so what's
goodness.
the name again? He said,
You
Mr.
can't talk
Smith,
about,
Mr. Smith.
you can't talk about the having meeting. What
You
kind of
haven't
meeting?
meet it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even know about this. Thank you. I'm glad I'm
Oh,
here
yes.
today.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. They will call you. They will call you on WhatsApp. Sometimes they will call you direct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most time they will call you WhatsApp. Sometimes they call you direct.
No, but I'll tell you what, my brother, that WhatsApp thing,
You see some strange number
early
calls.
this morning I woke up
Yeah.
and then I saw a Pennsylvania number, a WhatsApp number. So they
Yeah.
sent a text to me. Then when I looked on the text, the profile, I saw the picture that I know. Somebody that I know from years back in Kakata.
Yeah.
So then he said, "Oh, how you doing? Long time, there." So I said, "Oh, how are you, Chief?" In no time, then he sent a message. Hey, look, man, I need a help. Can you send some money to Zelle for me?
Yeah.
My account is not going now, so that then I will reimburse you. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So then I responded. I said, "Oh man," I pretended. I said, "But who is this?"
Yeah.
Then he turned around and said, "Oh, well, you know who is it? Then you calling me Chief?" I said, "You kidding me?" So I never responded to Yekeh, and that was the end of that conversation. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This is somebody that we have not had conversation for over I don't know how many decades.
Yeah.
But probably not him.
They're not him.
One of the they telling me I will send money to
Send
Zelle
money.
and this and
It's
that.
probably not
Yeah.
him. They took his number because
They
they
took-
know
they
your
took
friends
his
go
number,
through
yeah.
they go through your friends listing and pick up a number there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Zelle, are you kidding me? Well, anyway, man, it is what it is.
It's Saturday laughter.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
What?
That's Saturday.
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith. Yeah.
Look,
Let me pronounce the only
let me tell you this. These people are funny. One day, I think they sent a message before, a Facebook message and this and that. So from one conversation to another, then it started to be critical. You know, I started telling me it started to be critical. So he sent a text back. He said, "Can I see you?" This and that.
Good to see you.
You know, Rosie, you know what the response is? I don't know whether it's a she or he.
Yeah.
Then he sent a text back. You know what he told my friend? He called my friend and said, "You are damn good." He said, "You good."
Yeah. Now what they gonna do? Yeah.
Yeah, because they're standing so see so they can't see you.
Yeah. That's what they can do. They will cuss you.
He said, "You damn good."
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Did I know you missed some
our following, our driving coming following. You know, I follow you on Facebook. Where Mr. Gilbert pick up the call. So I thought, something about the guy said Mr. Smith. I said, Mr. Smith, is it one Liberia?
Yeah.
Well, the man use that other word now, say, but then this guy a different guy.
The one Mr. Gilbert said, "You won't listen to the phone now." I was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought somebody something somewhere. I go like, yeah, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith. Yeah. Once a Liberian, always a Liberian.
Mr. Smith.
With Naja voice.
You got to talk about it, say you stupid.
Yeah.
He didn't like the question I was asking.
No, Jack running around with all kinds of questions. He said you are stupid.
I really thought you were joking though. I didn't know that it was a real thing you were talking on here.
Yeah.
One time I said, "Oh, but this is serious."
Oh my goodness.
Delano, welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, thank you, wise man. Thank you. I think it's great to be here on the Saturday evening.
I know, right?
Seeing Roslyn, appearing is something, when I heard her voice, I got to go on to see Roslyn. to see the proper lady from all the way Switzerland.
I'd say.
How are you,
I would do my hang around on my dining table and then flipping through. I said, "Oh, what's going on?" And I said, "I'm reading it. I'm reading it." That's what was again.
Yeah, but it's great. Yeah. Good to be here, man. My biggest nephew, Epi Corner.
Yo, Delano, how's it going, man?
How are you, nephew? It's great. It's good to be on the special edition on the Saturday evening.
Yes, I really love this.
Well, just to switch topic, but you say you've been following, so let's get your take on the previous topic.
Oh yeah, I've been following, Mr. Gilman. A lot of the panel that says Sis Roslyn and AB, and I think Sarah also was on.
Sarah was here, but
Sarah was there as well. I think we are in a serious political struggle in our country. It just boiled down because of lack of leadership. This is not something that will surprise us because we know the current president, we know all his activities, be it organization or other areas that he had either director or ministers. We can even say as vice president, head of the political party, we are seeing the trend of events that always destabilize, things. And now he has now surfaced at the national level. Liberia is in a serious mess, Mr. Gilmore. The whole issue that have been unfolding, the legislative debacle, political debacle in terms of leadership, it has been orchestrated, organized, and fully sponsored and directed by the president of Liberia. It's no joke about it. There where we find ourselves. But the good thing is, Mr. Gilman, there is not like the first two scenario where the two speakers they were forced, to resign because of certain circumstances. And there are a lot of variables, that led to that. And it is not, the situation as we speak. Right. We want to heal those lawmakers that have standing with the current speaker. We heal them not because they are lawmakers. We heal them because they now respect the laws of the land.
They are doing an honorable thing.
They are doing an honorable thing, and that makes them honorable because the law should be respected. And that is why we will always come when the opportunity is given to reference them, to heal them, to acknowledge them for their role that they are playing. The Liberian people are watching keenly, and the Liberian people are on their side. The Liberian people are the law-abiding citizens, and that's why we are supporting Fanatic Koffa. It is not because of the speaker, but it's beyond the speakership. We have to set a precedent that our country should not be drawn down into this kind of mud anytime. So that's why today we are here, and we are here to support those lawmakers that are on the law, on the side of the law, supporting Fanatic Koffa for standing tall. I always see his post, and I respect that. I enjoy that. Whenever the speaker comes out, he make it very clear his position that he will remain speaker until the law can remove him. And the law to remove him is to tear of the majority, especially for the 9. The due process. So that's what we stand for, and that's why we always back the current speaker.
Absolutely.
But it is good. It is good. Yeah, it is good to support to acknowledge him for his role that he's playing currently for this country.
Thank you very much, Mr. Roslyn.
Yeah, Mr. Gabriel. The whole thing for me, when I think about it, I'd be like, oh wow. So all those lawmakers. There's 73 of them.
Roslyn, hold on 1 second. Look at it coming from the big brother, Stephen Kier. He said, the other side are the honor rogues books. the honor rogues.
Not honorable now, right?
Not honorable. Honor rogues. Honor rogues books.
Stephen Kier, I'll remember it. I'll try to remember this name. So whenever I want to refer to them, I'll just say the honor rules book.
Rules, yeah, real honor rules. You know, I think I'm about to say something similar when I say, I mean, so you have a speaker that is a seasoned lawyer,
right?
And these jokers that just think they can just come and play on his intelligence and just get away with it.
Just get it right.
I just been thinking. I said, wait a minute. So this is an insider and an outsider that playing an inside game. When I say the man has outside exposure when it comes to these political shenanigans,
right?
And those other ones have never even left. All their politicking is just strictly from LIB. I'm not trying to be discriminative here, right? But come on now. We all know his own fellow members, legislative members, know the individual they're dealing with.
Right.
Why can't you just come on with these kind of cheap stories to eliminate him, but to get rid of him?
Right.
And they think they're just gonna get it. They're just gonna get it.
Just like on silver platter.
Yeah, on a silver platter.
Because
Can you imagine that?
Because it happened to XYZ, so that is
Yes.
the majority. I mean,
No, but
it's not.
But
It's
it may
not
happen
simple.
to before.
It's not simple majority to remove the man, or to remove the speaker, or deputy speaker, or the clerks.
Right.
It's not simple majority.
Bishop, two-thirds.
It's
two-thirds.
Followed by due process.
Exactly.
Okay. So it is not. You get a complaint, and then you ask him to recuse himself, and then you force him out. That's what they want to do also.
Yeah.
That's why they told Tamasa you follow. That's why they told the justice in Chambers. We just got complaint against the man. Let the man recuse himself, and then we go into it. And if he survived, then But the moment he recuses himself, you get the ringleader, Thomas Fala. He's gonna take over.
Yeah.
And he will not get the gavel back.
But in the absence of the speaker, he won't go preside. Can you imagine that? In the absence of his own boss. And it's not a secret.
Here's the procedure that's supposed to be followed. First and foremost, they need to get into session, and then in session, they will present whatever resolutions that is against the speaker.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Why he presides, and if it becomes in issues that he has been indicted, or any allegations of anything that requires investigations, predicated on that, he would decide to recuse himself. Or even if it was the deputy speaker that was under investigation for anything,
right,
he would decide, but he cannot recuse himself before you go into session.
Before you
It
go
don't
into
work
session,
like that.
no.
No, he has to be under his gavel that the resolution will be presented.
Right.
And then based on that, I say, if I'm the one that is under investigation, I cannot preside while I'm being investigated. And I will step aside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the plenary will, I think, nominate the speaker, deputy speaker, to preside in that event.
Yeah.
Now, if indeed the complaint is against the entire leadership, then it becomes a sequence of the leadership structured there, wherein the chair on executive preside.
Yeah. Is it the entire plenary that will investigate him, or that the judicial committee?
But that's the process. If there's something that the judicial committee will come in,
yeah,
the judicial committee will come in and give their findings. When they give their findings on whatever it is, then they bring it on the floor for voting. Now that's the political aspect of it. People they will decide whether it's right or wrong, or they will still decide to vote. They say, oh yeah, what the man explained? He exonerated himself, or he incriminated himself. Then they will decide to vote. Now when they get on the vote, and then it got already required the 49, then you get moved.
Right.
That's the process. That's how it's supposed to work. But to come up and say, oh, we want to go through the process, but the man will move. Oh, wait a minute. He's still in charge.
He's still in charge.
So who are you presenting the resolution to?
Correct.
Exactly.
You know?
Or the
because the guy
or the complaint.
For the whole thing,
who you
so
presenting
that's the
the
reason why they
complaint
don't
to?
need to preside.
Right.
Huh?
Who you presenting the complaint to? We're saying the same thing.
Yeah, they have a nefarious motive.
But their own rules stated it. Their own rules, their own very rules that they put together. Make it very clear that whenever you get a resolution or complaint, you submit it to the speaker. They didn't say give it to deputy speaker or give it to committee on judiciary or rules and give it to the speaker.
Because anything, the speaker put the agenda on the floor.
On the floor.
Not the clerk of the court.
No.
The speaker drive the agenda of plenary. He brings the issues on the floor. If it is not brought on the floor, it can never be deliberated.
No.
That's why you heard, I think at one point in time, you even heard representability that he said he wrote the issue about audit of the House. He wrote 3 letters. And every time when he presented a letter, because Koffa was not
Thomas Fala were presiding.
Thomas Fala did not bring his letters on the floor. So the presiding always has the authority to bring issues on the floor for deliberation.
Correct.
That's how it works.
So why he kept it himself?
Well, I mean, that's what the guy stated. But I'm just saying the sequence of, the structure of the parliament over there. That's how it works.
Yeah.
You know, but because they got nefarious motives on what they're trying to do, so that's the reason I think, the man will recuse himself. But what am I recusing myself for?
Yeah, they can't.
Who have you presented a complaint to?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Have you presented your case to the judicial committee? No, they will not do that because they know I think the chair on judiciary, I don't know whether he's on the speaker's side or so they don't want to send a case to him.
Apparently.
Now the speaker appointed him, the chair.
Apparently he's on the speaker's side.
And it probably a lawyer, I don't know who's the head of judiciary committee. It's probably a lawyer who's occurring with the lawyer and what have you, the procedures and everything.
Yeah.
Well,
but
folks,
the guy speaker is a seasoned lawyer, so
he is a lawyer. Welcome to all of you joining us here. Folonsho Bright Crawford from Minnesota. Welcome. Asata Miller, Ambrose, Ambassador Roosevelt S. Dunn from Wisconsin. Welcome to you there. Julie Z. Kennedy, Barian A. Walker, Helena Ba. Good to see all of you. Catherine Doe, Lucia Douglas Hicks, Charlotte Horace. Welcome there. We got a great show for all of us here. Let's go to our next topic here, which has to do with Joseph Boakai refusing to communicate or send the budget to Speaker Koffa. He wrote the speaker on October 31st, informing him or asking for an extension that he will submit the budget on November 8th. That they wanted to make the budget inclusive of everything so that there will be no back and forth with addition, subtraction, whatsoever. That was the communication he sent to the speaker, addressed to the speaker, J. Fonati Koffa. On the 8th, yesterday, a junior minister, now acting minister for state for presidential affairs, wrote the clerk, Mildred Serion, chief clerk, House of Representatives, and talking about Boakai is consulting with legal experts on the issue because he heard the case or somebody went to Supreme Court and what Supreme Court did or XYZ and what have you. But this is the man, Joseph Yuma Boakai, who took Fonati Koffa with him to Italy, Rome, Italy, to meet with the Pope I don't know, he was not blessed, or he didn't feel blessed, or he didn't
The Holy
feel
Spirit, the Holy
the
Spirit,
Holy Spirit didn't get him or whatsoever. He has not called the speaker to inquire from him to say, what happened with your House of Representatives? He has not done so. Never, not once.
because he's in a plot.
Okay, he has not done so. Absolutely, he's in a plot. He's in a league. He's
How
not.
you come for saying what you part of? You.
He's not exempted because you get monies being expanded from the government coffers. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now we are in the millions. You're talking about the first 750,000, 150 from water and sewer, 600,000 from transport. Then you get 200,000 to the justice in Chambers, and you have 150,000 allotted for each lawmaker that will defect from Funati Koffa. 150,000 in order to get that 7 or 8 members or 6 members to make them 49. They are offering almost $1 million just to remove a speaker. $1 million that could do a lot more for the Liberian people. And Walker sits there and say he's thinking, he's consulting who to communicate with, who to send the budget to. Who is he harming in this process? Who is Walker harming in this process? That's his government. He's undermining his own government. Okay? Speaker Koffa has been very firm. I will not resign. Okay? He said he will not resign. He's going to stay with the law. He has support of unlikely friends. Okay? People who and him never saw eye to eye. The likes of Yekeh Kollubah, Musa Hassan Belete, Tai Wongbe, Luther Collins. Least to say Frank Sarfoko, Dixon Sibo, and the rest of them. They are supporting him. The Liberian people, like Sarah Dopo said, the Liberian people are supporting him because they want to see the right thing done. They want to see democracy thrive. Okay? And that's what brings ECOWAS to Liberia. Okay? ECOWAS Parliament. The ECOWAS Parliament wrote the speaker and informing him that they are aware of what is happening, who communicated to them or whatsoever. They have a representative, an ambassador or country representative in Monrovia, in Liberia, that is monitoring everything and reporting back to the organization. Besides that, ECOWAS that came together to form ECOMOG that paid with lies, with their resources, however meager, from each of the countries, from the region that contributed to the force, that brought peace. That I heard some folks questioning what can ECOWAS achieve in Liberia. ECOWAS achieve you being in America today. ECOWAS achieve you being able to call back home to your families and friends. All because of ECOWAS. Had they not been there, whether they were supported by the United States, by the European Union, by any foreign power, had they not come together as a regional force to intervene in Liberia's civil war, when we were savages among ourselves, killing up one another, those ECOWAS soldiers, branded as ECOMOG, they came in.
And lost their lives.
They lost their lives, precious lives, their country resources. And we're questioning what can ECOWAS achieve in Liberia, as if to say we don't know. Okay, so ECOWAS wrote the speaker, and let me read this letter. Is dated November 8th, 2024. Retired Honorable the RT, I don't know what a Fonati retire. I don't know what a RT usually is for retire. I think a representative Honorable Councillor J. Fonati Koffa, Speaker, House of Representatives.
Yes, representative.
Yeah, Monrovia.
It's going to be RP, but it's RT.
Yeah. Okay. I think frozen. So you guys be talking, let me come right back, all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll take it away, Tamasa.
So
Maybe
the reading goes, on behalf of the membership of the Community Parliament, I have the honor.
You'll be talking. I don't know whether it will still be on. I gotta go off and come
You gotta
back.
get out. You gotta get out.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Rosie, you're not able to see the entire page. I think it's kind of just half, so you can't scroll.
Oh, it's half of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So, the good thing about it is the speaker is going by the law. He's not trying to do any kind of bribery that we know of or that is stated anywhere. And he's going by the law. The law must be exhibited.
The law is the law, my dear.
It's the law. It's the law. There's no twisting of it, and the speaker is aware of that. So I don't understand all of this prolonging and twisting here and there. The numbers, they didn't reach the numbers. The Supreme Court need to put a serious stand on this thing so the nation can move on. Because it's not called for unless they too are there. They're in there for the money as well. And no one knows where the money is coming from, but we all know where the money is coming from, obviously. You don't know, me I know. I was saying no allegedly, no allegedly. How come the president cannot?
We know exactly where the money coming from, Roslyn. Yeah, but I think for me, I really love the political activities that are unfolding. I really love it, and it will just make us to understand, to give us more experience as to how things can be handled. We have never tested the law at this length, where you found the speaker of a portion of the legislators. We say, look, since we can reach there, since you guys can reach this number, we would not give in. It has always been when they tie the school at certain level, and those people give in, they just resign and they leave. And they just took it that way, and they thought that the same way it would have happened, that Speaker Koffa would have just come up and said, look, I'm tired. I may just resign. I won't hold the country hostage, and I go. And that's why I'm really enjoying the activities now, because this particular one, that they test the law. The law needs to be tested, and that's the beauty of democracy. You know, where there will be no violation, but let it follow the law to the letter, and let the law take its course, and let the speaker be removed through the due process and accumulating the 49. And at least then we know that here we are up to tax, you know, when it comes to the Liberian democracy. So that's why we are watching, and It's so good Mr. Gilmer is back. Let me throw it back to him.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you very much, folks. Rosalind, thank you. So let's go back to the letter from ECOWAS Parliament, addressed to Speaker Koffa, title Parliamentary Mediation Mission of the ECOWAS Parliament on a Political Impasse at the Liberian House of Representatives, Monrovia, 11 to 15 November 2024. On behalf of the membership of the Community Parliament, I have the honor to extend sincere greetings and well wishes to you and the good people of Liberia. Mr. Speaker, Liberia has recently recorded some impressive benchmarks in respect of consolidating the gains on the return of peace, security, and democratic systems in the member state, particularly with the smooth transition of power in November 2023. However, the present political impasse at play in the Liberian House of Representatives threatens to mar this collective community effort to maintain peace and security in a fragile region that is equally grappling with the aftermath of coups d'etat in 4 member states and the exit threats of 3 of the 4. Consequently, it is based on this fragility that directives were issued by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in his capacity as the current chairman of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State to seek an immediate parliamentary resolution to this parliamentary crisis through the community parliament. Mr. Speaker, as head of the community parliament, I am honored to inform you that by virtue of the supplementary act relating to the enhancement of the powers of ECOWAS Parliament adopted on 17 December 2016 by the ECOWAS Authority, the institution is empowered, quote, to contribute to the promotion of peace, security, and stability in the West African region, end of quote. In this regard, that the ECOWAS Parliament wishes to undertake a parliamentary mediation mission to Monrovia from 11 November to 15 November 2024. The 5-man delegation on the mission will be led by me and includes 2 deputy speakers and 2 floor representatives. Amongst the objectives of the assigned mission are: 1, to gather the root causes of this impasse at the House of Representatives and its implications on the stability of the member state. To engage with the key stakeholders to find a peaceful resolution of this impasse. To propose concrete recommendations to the ECOWAS Authority, the Liberian authorities, and all stakeholders with the view of maintaining political stability and cohesion in the member state. As the central figure related to the impasse at the House of Representatives, I humbly request for an opportunity to have a working visit with you and my delegation to engage in frank and constructive discussions on this pertinent issue and to collectively arrive at an acceptable and amicable resolution to the matter at hand. Your kind cooperation and time will be greatly appreciated so that the delegation can meet the directives on the chair of authority. I will be leaning on Senator Edwin Melvin Snow Jr., head of the Liberian delegation to ECOWAS Parliament, for support with all necessary arrangements in connection with the meeting. In anticipation of a favorable response to my request, permit me the opportunity to convey to you, Mr. Speaker, and dear colleagues, my appreciation in advance for the kind cooperation to finding a lasting resolution to the matter and the assurances of my highest consideration. Signed, Representative Honorable Haja Memunatu Ibrahima, Speaker, ECOWAS Parliament. Okay, that's the letter addressed to Speaker Koffa from ECOWAS, or ECOWAS Parliament, informing him of their intention of coming to the country or visiting Liberia, Monrovia, from November 11th to the 15th, in finding an amicable resolution to the impasse at the House of Representatives. We are getting reports from the rebel group that they may not attend or grant credence to this letter. I want to believe, Tamasa, that a similar letter was probably addressed to them as well, informing them of, because they will not just come in the open like that to say, oh, when we get there, we'll just call on them. I believe they were a communication was sent to them. What do you think?
Yeah, Mr. Gilbert. My thinking, I trying to look at it the first, because why it is true that the ECOWAS Parliament, they know that there's a issue, there's a crisis.
Right.
But I think the first thing, they still believe that there's a legitimate speaker. They believe that there are not two house of legislature at the lower level.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that I don't think
they will write
such a letter will be written to that particular group, because the first thing they want to legitimize the speaker and informing the speaker about the happenings.
Yeah.
But what I believe that I think Representative Snow, Senator Snow, yeah, he's one of the major players when it comes to the ECOWAS, when it comes to the ECOWAS Parliament. He's been there for quite a long time.
Right.
I think I can't come up with his position currently, but I think he played a key role within the ECOWAS Parliament. I think he will serve as those mediator to link the renegade body to see how best they can link up. But I don't think they want to recognize them fully in a legitimate way, to write them, and then also to write the speaker. I still, trying to figure out. They still believe there's a one legislature, one body, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I believe that this letter is something that they send it to the leadership, but they have the entire body within it. If there's any other crisis, which of course they know as well, Senator Snow will play that leading role to make sure that these guys can meet, the delegation that is coming, and to see how better they can have that particular discussion with the leadership of the House. But I'm still thinking, I don't think they have been rating them. They have rating them, any letters such like this as they have written the speaker and the leadership of the House. I don't think so. Other than that, I think they will have paraded that particular communication coming up from the ECOWAS, the leadership of the ECOWAS parliament.
All right.
I stay open to that.
Thank you very much, Rosalind. Let me read this comment and then you will get your thoughts. Emmanuel Bro says, yes, I believe that the ECOWAS parliament wrote the renegade or rebel lawmakers similar letter too. Your take?
It's a CC copy.
A CC copy.
I believe that.
You have to send out a CC copy. You have to send out a CC copy. This is purposely for the speaker.
Yeah.
To know
yeah.
And the renegade, you have to have a copy of that particular letter that was written. That this is serious business. So they have to have a copy of the same letter. They don't have to be individually because they are a rebel group. Is why is that again? It's a fact. You want me to write the speaker such a letter, such an important letter, and they won't have a copy of it? Of course, they have a CC copy of it.
They have a CC copy.
Yeah.
You said they are working a group.
Rebel group, man. So I don't know how the parliament will describe them. In what capacity they'll be writing them. That's the first thing.
Exactly.
A majority black or what? You know, what would be the nomenclature to address them?
What would be the nomenclature? Correct.
Yeah. Well, but this speaker Snowplane a leading rule that they coordinate that. I think that's why they mention him in that. You know,
he is a representation to the parliament, to the ECOWAS parliament. He is a representation of Liberia to the ECOWAS parliament. That's why his name is mentioned in there.
Okay.
So, but hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Well, from information I've gathered, I think there were 4 letters that were written. Okay. Yes, indeed. I got information that they wrote the renegade leader. That would be Samuel Koga.
Yeah, that's why.
And then they even wrote former President Weah, because he been the head of the largest political party in the country.
Yeah.
They wrote him about their mission in Liberia. Yes, and then I think they wrote the president's office. I think the president of the republic too. So yes, indeed, they address it, because here's the thing: they obviously they are not. It's established that there is a crisis. Okay, and there are 2 divides right now, and they will not just come walk in Liberia and say, "Oh, because we wrote the speaker, so meaning to say, yes, you guys wrote the speaker, so you got to come." So the formality of it, indeed, they wrote the renegade group, and then
I got a letter from one chat room addressed to Thomas Fowler.
Yeah, okay.
And everything stayed the same, but the last part here, it says, he addressed to Thomas Fowler, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives. But at the bottom here, it says, as one of the central figures related to the impasse at the House of Representatives, I humbly request for an opportunity to have a working visit with you and my delegation to engage in frank and constructive discussion on this pertinent, the same last paragraph there, but but Fowler is regarded here as a central figure.
Right.
Central figure.
Obviously, it's not a question of recognition.
He is a ringleader.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
The fact of the matter is that it's not a question of recognition.
No, it's not recognition, AB, but they are speaking the same language we are speaking. Thomas Fowler said he's doing it for country and party, but the people said, no, you are the ringleader in this impasse. Yeah.
Why are you trying to make it destabilized?
Yeah.
You know, brother, the content of the letter said speak volume.
Yeah.
The reminder, the fragility of the peace in the region. Have prompted the urgency for ECOWAS to take some stands. Because I can tell you this, Burkina Faso, what led to them having a military leader today emanated from their parliament. It emanated from their parliament too. And at the time, I think what the guy named, I think not Blaise Compaoré. The president that was there was elected, and there were upheaval in the country, and then the parliament started to take some measures, and they had divisions and so on and so forth. Eventually culminated to the military taking over. So they have an example of that. Right. So was the case with Niger and all of the countries that they referenced, 4 countries. That's Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali, and I think it's Benin or one of the other.
Guinea was part
very
of it.
good. Guinea-Conakry, right?
Yeah,
Guinea-Conakry. Because Guinea, it was election related and all the kind of things.
Extending the president tenure.
Right.
Yes, he extended his tenure and then he literally
the late contest. Alpha.
Alpha Conde. Yes, so that's why the reference. Now this is nothing small. So for you to see some myopic renegade lawmakers, I saw some of them talking about, we're not even going to listen to these people. Apparently they have forget the historicity of the conflict in Liberia.
Maybe you forgot.
Because this enormity of sacrifices that ECOWAS made to bring us thus far is nothing to take lightly. All right? So if you allow your ego, your greed and everything, because I heard one of them talking about, this thing is just like, in fact, every slow manipulation, they just want to buy time and so forth. But what the urgency? What the urgency if indeed you think that you want to find a solution to a problem? People are trying to mediate. This is the very group that brought peace and sanity the day you had 3 or 4 successive elections in that country. And you think that their views and everything is that concerning? Because a problem to one is a problem to all. Now there are countries like Burkina Faso, the Sahel countries. They are talking about, in fact, they're breaking away. They want to form their own group. And you think that ECOWAS should just sit there supinely while saying something?
No, the resources can be picked from the tree. That's what they think.
And then at the end of the day, when there's an outbreak of confusion, and you're going to see that the very one there yelling all over the place on top of their lungs, you need to come and help. We need help. But the inception of the problem, people are trying to address it. And you guys are there resisting it, all because you got some kind of ulterior, nefarious, greedy motive for everything that you're doing.
Everything, yeah.
So you don't need any mediation in it. So yes, in fact, they wrote them, and ECOWAS they fully communicated with them formally, letting them know that we are there and we are there to intercede in any way that we can to resolve the impasse here.
Right. Speaker, Senator Augustine Chia did a fine piece that we will publish, and it will be part of our subsequent discussion during our subsequent broadcast on this very issue. He wrote a beautiful piece that is rooted in the law and what have you. Something similar to what we said about the justice here in Chamber, why he ruled the way he ruled and all of that. So we'll publish it first. I will share it in the chat room, and so everybody takes a look at it, and then during our subsequent broadcast, because it kind of long a little bit, we can't read it now. We gotta open up the lines. Yeah. Okay. So that's where we are. That's where we find ourselves. Bouaka undermining his own government.
Tamaza. Bouaka undermining his own government.
Undermining his own government.
So I think the listening here.
Now one of the things about Chia wrote, he said for Bouaka to communicate directly with the chief clerk is injecting himself in a conflict.
Yeah.
After you recognize Koffa with the first letter, besides that, Koffa has not been removed. And then you communicating with the chief clerk of the House of Representatives. You've taken side.
But Mr. Gilmore, what is the concern? because this is unilateral. When the representatives are in crisis, what is the role the House of Senate is playing to get this under control, that it doesn't go as far as to the executive and the whole this whole thing is going to turn into chaos. The
Of course,
longer
the
longer
Senate,
it prolongs,
the Senate put
A
a
community together.
committee together headed by Grand Bassa County
Bezaga
Senator Bezanga Finley. But he called them. They were not listening. They would not go to him.
Yeah, they refused to go.
They refused to meet with him.
To meet with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Senator Finley from Grand Bassa headed a committee, I think 5 persons.
Yeah.
Committee to mediate between the two groups.
Yeah.
But they're not hearing no result because they're not even said,
no.
Both
giving
sides
setting.
turn it down, turn the request down.
They're not going to
I don't
meet.
think the Koffa side turned it down.
Yeah.
But you got to have a conflict between the two. You got to have the two people there.
Exactly. That's
but
you know, my brother, with regard to what
I wanted to happen by all costs,
right,
would be the hostile, group of people, and then. But the thing is that they're not reaching the number that they're requesting for.
No.
But Rusty, here's the thing. One major thing that we forget in this place.
Mm-hmm.
My understanding is that since President Boakai and Speaker Koffa left from Rome, in fact, they were there when this conflict ensued.
Yeah.
He have not even communicated with the speaker, from my understanding. They have not even called him.
Maybe I just
So,
say, part of the plot.
Oh yes. So in that vein, now you come in daylight, you're looking at a clerk, and you are writing issue about the budget of the Republic of Liberia to a clerk, and you're expecting to do what? You communicate the budget to the speaker,
exactly,
not the clerk. So anything that is done that is not done right, is not done at all.
At all. Yeah.
Even if this renegade group take this particular budget and go sit on it and deliberate on it, and it passes whatever in kangaroo form, it becomes illegitimate budget.
Absolutely.
In the eyes of the law.
Looking at the letters then just coming from what's over to the phone lines, just hold on for us there on the line.
Letters.
Here comes another letter from the suspended CDC lawmakers.
Deputy Speaker.
The Deputy Speaker and everybody else. They are saying that we hereby welcome with highest respect the communication from the party and like to indicate that we will avail ourselves for the investigation to the National Disciplinary Committee, Grievance and Ethics Committee. We'd like to reaffirm our commitment, dedication, and allegiance to the Congress for Democratic Change with love and sincerity. We'd like to reiterate that the mighty Congress for Democratic Change remains supreme in the dispensation of democracy and the rule of law in Liberia. Here you are availing yourselves to investigation, but you will not accord your colleague, the speaker, the same due process. Yeah. You guys think about it. Let's take some course, and then it will be part of your closing. Let's go to the first caller here. Nat Wabi, Minnesota. Welcome. We will avail ourselves for the investigation of the National Grievance and Ethics Committee. Nat, you got to mute the video in the back. Yeah, the video coming through. We're not hearing you. Mute the video in the back. We'd like to reiterate that the mighty Congress for Democratic Change. Hold on, I don't know where that is coming from. Yeah, Nat. You will not call your colleague. Hello. Speaker. The same to you. Yeah, hello, Nat.
Yeah, we got BTV playing.
Mama, you're not even coming through the set like that. It will be part of your closing. What are you watching YouTube? We will avail ourselves for the investigation. Yeah, but I'm getting the entire. I'm hearing myself. I'm getting the entire volume back. Or call back. Hold on, I don't know where that is coming from. Yeah, folks, our lines are open. I don't know where. Yeah, that feedback is coming from. Hello. The same to you. Yeah, hello, Nat.
Yeah, we got BTV playing.
You're not even coming through this. Let me try Lawmaker. Lawmaker, welcome. But hold on, what?
I think my brother, your line got some problem because it's not coming through.
The people that are in Liberia that don't have food to eat, their children are not going to school.
Joyce, you just going through the system just now. There was a problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lawmaker got to start with other one. We didn't hear you. And now
yeah,
we know.
good to see your face, oh.
Okay.
Lawmaker.
You put that skin on. You just asking, man. You just asking. Next time I don't call you Mr. Smith.
Yeah. You put a number again. They don't know what kind of number they be calling.
Yeah, 768 Yeah, but Mr. Gbeisay be very serious, right?
Yeah.
Baby. We are in a diaspora, especially we are in America, that causing a lot of problems for the people in Liberia. We are not going to say anything. We're going to sit and listen and watch. The people that are in Liberia that don't have food to eat. The people generator, those people that are in a Luther representative down there, that their generator is 10 men salary, 10% salary, 1% generator can pay for 10% salary. Yeah. They're sitting there and letting the people then driving, going to the hotel, eating, drinking, and doing bad thing.
What kind of bad
thing? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20-year-old girls then.
17, 18, 19, 20. 17, 18, 19, 20. 17, 18, 19, 20.
And they're sitting in that road, then they're expecting, oh, yeah, in a diaspora. You need to talk. We're not going to talk. You need to get up. They see where they're sitting in a hotel eating rapes and scream. You also be to the houses and the women that should come outside and go meet them there because they can't tell the husband to come out there to go to the Liberian port. They the same money each left in there. But the Liberian port sitting down, they go to the sedition.
When they now go home, we'll send Guinea-Bissau there.
They will do what the sedition because the sedition don't have blood in there. The sedition get mind power. The sedition get no life, but you have to be in protest and not continue killing there. The sedition are not going on 2023 election. There were 19 presidents that were running for president. There were 19, and all of them have political party. So where are they? The only thing we hear, CDC, the most popular opposition. No, there were 19 of you running against you. We are. Right. So where are you people?
Where are you?
Where are you people, Joe? We are not going to speak to all the things there. But you continue sitting down there and let the people having fun. $250,000 US living dollar. Now that's more money.
Yeah.
Those whitey black people that are there money. Mr. Kim, open your eyes and open your eyes and open your ear.
Right.
Because tomorrow you for money, those people will quit from CDC to go for money. Because money, they sold their soul for money. Because baby, because we run Liberia for 6 good years.
Absolutely.
6 years. When I protesting against Boka will stay in that chair for 6 good years. You run Liberia. He wanted to be president and will get him flare on his casket and listing.
Thank you very much, Joyce Lamaga Wim. Abi, I think that your family you're watching from Kakatao, Fatu Kone.
Oh, okay, yes.
Fatu?
That's my sister there.
Okay, all right. Welcome to you there from Kakata, Fatu Kone. Your brother is here, Abi. Yeah. And
she follows politics a lot too.
Absolutely. Jill News Pingba.
I'm
just
joining
this platform.
I will visit all the platforms they are telling you.
Wow.
Jill News Pingba. It is a national disgrace once again for our country. Liberia saw and participated in the formation, independence of other African countries. Yet Liberia is being tutored.
You break it in so bad.
I break it in?
Yeah.
Yeah, that something happened.
All right, I think it's better.
It better now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Liberia saw and participated in the formation, independence of other African countries. Yet Liberia is being tutored and educated on her very own laws that governs her as a nation. Why should our country be reduced to such a ridiculous action? Absolutely. Our lines are open, folks. Or call us here 313-957-9702, WhatsApp and direct. Let's go to Miss Wenley to take her final thoughts. We don't have a caller here at the moment. So Miss Wenley, let's hear you.
Yeah, so first of all, let me say thank you so much, Mr. Gilmer, for this special edition tonight, and to all of our panelists. And the thing is, whatever happens in Liberia, it affects all of us,
right?
Be it in the diaspora, it affects all of us. So it's something that we have to really take serious and pay attention to. And whatever we have in our little heads, in the corners of our heads, that can brainstorm and give some, information out there for this problem to be solved. Because for me, it looked like it's a simple problem, but why are they dragging it? It's only because there's money behind it.
Money behind it.
If there's no money behind it, story being told long since and be done with. But because money behind it, that's why it's prolonging.
Money pie, yeah.
Money pie there. Eh? What many like I said, money pie, yeah. Money, yeah.
Kabagiana.
Kabagi is in the house. So
Kabagiana.
Yeah. Where the source of the money is where it need to be shut down. When that source of the money is shut down, the whole problem will be solved. That's all I gotta say, because this is all about just money, and if they're thinking about what it many cabinet Janet time,
yeah,
and it was smooth sailing because probably cabinet Janet didn't have the know-how to fight the issues. So you sat there and allow it to happen, or whatever. Some of them say, oh, it was not supposed to happen, and then it happened and the mayor was kicked out. But this time around, you're playing with bookman. Their bookman is not dummy. He's gonna make sure the game is played.
Right.
And this gameplay is based on the Constitution. If you understand the Constitution, it's simple to play. So for me, where the money is coming from for all this prolongation, is that good English?
What can I show? What kind of show?
They're going in, right, Amy? Amy, back me up. You know, they will shut it down,
Yeah.
shut where the money. The pipe, that pipe that carrying the money should be shut down. Then the whole thing will
Absolutely.
finish tomorrow.
Right.
One gala not there for nobody. You won't vote for to kick the speaker off. Vote on your own rep of $5.
Funda. Thank you very much. Abraham Colley, the number to call here, that's 313-957-9702. WhatsApp +1 313-957-9702. It's right there on the blue strip. You can find the numbers there. All right. Annette Yali, thanks so much for your help for our country, Liberia. Great job. Good night. You're welcome there, Miss Yali. Let's go to Miss Chappin. Just joined us here. Rachel Gbeisay Chappin from Australia. We are at the tail end of the show, Miss Chappin. So just listen in, and then we'll just take.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Gema. I just want to say hi.
Oh, okay.
Our e-service.
Mr. Chappin, how you doing?
Oh.
How everybody doing?
Yeah, Rashad. How are you?
I thank God. I'm just happy to see all of you. Thank God for
Right.
Yeah, we told the people 6 years ago, but they didn't listen to us, and here we are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Absolutely. Let's take this caller here, 267-5615. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Great. Your name?
Freeman from Austin.
Freeman?
From Austin, yes.
Welcome. Let's hear you.
Thank you. Well, just to contribute to what you guys have been discussing, I've been driving on the highway and following your show, and it's just quite appalling that honorable men proclaiming to be honorable would not honorably present their claims if they do have one.
Right.
I don't know for how long we're going to go through this. Liberia has had different ups and downs, ECOWAS in and out. Again, they have to come to intervene into our internal problems that we could have handled. Can you imagine that?
Absolutely.
I mean, when do we understand that we are a sovereign nation that should independently run itself without having other people intervening in the most minute things? It's quite disappointing. I just wanted to stress that.
Absolutely, Freeman.
I hope we succeed, but I don't see it to be good for the nation. It's putting things at a standstill. There are a lot of things that go on at the legislature where people believe that the legislature is a trickle-down effect of economic activities. The flow of economic activities start with them. I don't know, through policies or through money and sharing, I really don't know. But I do hear that sometimes if they don't have money, then the rest of the community does not have money. How could the nation be reliant only on the legislature, who are just working for the people, and they should get paid before the people themselves can enjoy money from the government? That's so appalling.
Right.
That's disappointing, So we just hoping for the best.
Absolutely.
But I don't think we as the guys are serious in our country. If it left with me, the president can declare that entire legislature. He can cancel the whole thing and send everybody home, and then we reconvene elections so they can go back and compete.
Right.
If you got re-elected, you can come back and can run to be a speaker. If you ever wanted to be a speaker.
Right.
But I think it's something that we should not be witnessing at this time. Going 3 weeks into a month. If it passes a month, the president's intervention can take place. The president can declare some form of executive action against the legislature. He has the powers to do that if he wants to. And in fact, it will be a lot more criticism, but if he does want to change the speaker, and his attempt has led to this conflict that cannot be resolved amongst themselves, it will just be easy for him to just close the whole legislature. I don't know if the Liberian Constitution provides for that, but I think the president does have some powers.
No,
we don't have parliamentary system of government. No.
Right. Thank you very much, Freeman. Thank you.
No problem.
You're welcome. Thank you. Miles SP Pelu, welcome.
Sir Gamer, good morning.
Yeah, good evening from my end.
Good morning, sis. Good
morning,
Mr. Ambassa.
Good morning.
Good morning. See everybody. Brother AB. I'm watching about my big screen. So good morning to you all from Australia. Yeah, Mr. Gamer, it's very hard to say. Bwaka is someone who has no leadership skills. No leadership skills. He does not know how to manage anything.
Right.
So under his leadership, nothing will work. Nothing. It's not something that we don't know. We all saw it. We are saying it from day one, from a home, from being a minister, from being a director, from one government to another government, to adding government, to honor President Weah when he was part of CPP and now his own government. He doesn't have no leadership skills. And he was in the government for 42 plus years.
Right.
What was he doing there?
Make it 50.
All this year he served in the government. What was he doing there? Just there collecting money, going home?
Yeah.
Collecting money, going home? That's all he was doing?
That's it.
The man in his own house, he does not know how to put it together. After 12 years as a VP, the man was selling coal water in his yard, selling coal. His children selling drugs. He could not put his own house together. Then after 5 million people he able to control. The executive, he don't even know how to control them. 103 persons or 73 persons, he cannot control them. He lacks the leadership skills. He doesn't have it.
No.
And when we talk, they get angry with us. Now, he's an old man, don't talk to me that. An old man with no skills, no vision. How can you respect him?
No wisdom.
An old man like that have nothing. Look at the country going. Honor him. Almost 1 year. Almost 1 year, honor him. Nothing is going on. Nothing. The country has turned still. Money not there. Food not there. Road destroyed. Our children are going to school. Teacher has not paid. Doctors are not being paid. Police are not being paid. Police are fighting over chicken feet and pork meat.
Mas,
it's sad,
let me take the next caller. We're running out of time. Going on to 3
hours. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 405 from Oklahoma, 405-9232. Hello.
Good evening and good evening to your panelists. This is Abraham calling you from Indiana.
Abraham,
yeah.
Colley?
Yeah, Conan, calling from Indiana.
Conan, welcome. How you doing?
Thank you so much. Since the 2023 elections, we I just came across the show, but yeah, thank you so much to AB, to everybody, all your panelists. I say
you're welcome.
To the GHT people, everybody. Thank you so much. I know it's concerning the issues that are going on in the legislatures back home, and my call to Fanatic Koffa until the people can get it 49. Hold your ground as long as you get a settlement behind you, and they say they are committed to you. Until they can get it 49, hold your ground.
Yep.
Because these things, if you're saying President Weah would never have experience, these things supposed to be having on the President Weah, but not Bwaka to have 50 years experience. Mr. Gilmore?
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Absolutely, you're right.
Seriously. Mr. Gilmore? Bwaka for almost a group of men and women just go to RIJ, who feeding them, who paying them, hotel bill. That's the things that me I can get over.
Pay your telephone bill, I pay your hotel bill,
Yes.
I pay your
Just a couple of months ago, they just impeached the vice president. They can call the deputy president in Kenya. Those men that raised the motion, they never left the parliament, go downtown in Nairobi and go sit down there in one hotel.
No.
No. They defeated with for and against in the parliament.
Yeah.
And they got it, I mean the number and the impeachment. That's how parliament work. Just the other day, a couple of months ago, Kerry McCarthy here, our speaker, they remove him.
Yeah.
The lady from the representative from Georgia, Michael Taylor Green, raised a motion.
Yeah.
They remove him. That's how parliament work. But a group of people that wanted to remove Kerry McCarthy, they didn't let me go downtown Washington, go down there in one hotel.
No.
I'm telling you, it's time for our country to look at ECOWAS coming. Oh no, Boaka, ECOWAS parliamentarian thing coming to come to what thing. Are you kidding me? It never happened on a weird. No, man, we're waiting for the people. Anything they can do, the country is rescue. And so, they campaign against us because Mr. Death, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah.
Just the morning.
White man
Beyond
died on the
Jote House.
beach.
Beyond Jote House.
White man died on the beach.
What is that? The judge are talking about we are bringing the drugs. Drugs still coming to the country. You can't increase the civil service salary. You say 2028. We're waiting for y'all. They repeat. We're coming, waiting for you. Thank you so much, Mr. Gamer.
Thank you very much.
Koffa, hold your stand.
No
Don't
doubt.
leave until they can get it 49. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
So, Baga Gome took down where, man?
They found a body on the beach.
The Baga Gome?
A white body. I don't know whether the saw water turned the black body to white or what. But they said or a Jatro, but they said a white man, a white person. Yeah. Yeah. I saw the picture with the story. Miss Chapin, you want to say something before Tamasa and then AB close for us? You came here at the tail end, or you said you wanted to just say hello. Tamasa, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Mr. Gilman.
Thank you.
Enjoying the discussion.
Yeah.
No doubt. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, the first thing we want to reassure our people, the Liberian people, that this process are ongoing. It is healthy for our democracy. It won't be a business as usual where people will start in the schools,
right?
The political schools, and then the speaker resigned. Here, the lender counselor, very experienced and calm in his dominion. I hear him a lot for him to stand his ground and follow the law to the letter. But without him, the 30 or the 29 other lawmakers who stood with him and continue to stand by him,
right?
I want to hail them and salute them. And the Liberian people in general. It is good for our democracy. We want to see the end of it. If you want to remove the speaker, make sure that get your counts.
You get your numbers.
Get your numbers and come to plenary and raise the motion and submit your counts or your resolution,
right?
And make your case in plenary. As the other speaker said, colleagues just said, it can be downtown or in the other chamber and you say you want to remove the speaker. You have to face in the speaker, and give your resolution that you think that the speaker falls short and go through the due process. And that's what we want. It's not anything. That's all we want. And let it for all the other things that they're doing. It's just for nothing. And I don't want to salute the speaker. ECOWAS coming to see what is going on. Look, as others said, I agree with them. Liberia is the oldest one African nation. You understand? And Liberia has given birth to a lot of African nations. Liberia, even said when ECOWAS was established, Liberia is a founding member of ECOWAS in the 70s. You understand? So we're supposed to play that big brother role always, and understand ourselves and deal our internal issues and find a solution and move ahead. But it is good for them to come. It is good for them to come, and we'll hear them for that because they know where we've been for almost 20 years plus, and people shouldn't forget. You know, these people, one of the greatest sacrifice that a person can do is to lay their life down for you.
Lay down their lives, yeah.
You know, and these people came, their blood wasted on the soil of our country. We saw their body were dragged by Liberians. They were killed by same Liberians. They were not different people that killed them. And they only came, you know, to mediate, to bring peace for our country.
So that we get peace.
And since they come in, let it come, we heal them. Let it come in to see what is going on, because we cannot retrogress. We want to move forward. But I think the Bwaka syndrome, it is a syndrome that kept people backward. And we told our people, as the other said, you know, Lawmaker said, we told them, my SP payload said it, they didn't listen.
No.
And there's the situation we find ourselves in. Let us follow the law.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Gilman. It is great to be on this. How do you call it again, Mr. Gilman?
The special edition.
Special edition.
Yeah.
More especially on a Saturday.
I think we'll try to find out on
Yeah,
Saturday.
on a Saturday.
Sunday we'll be rotating special editions early enough to make sure Roslyn, Apostle Seal, Miss Chapin, and everybody can come. Yeah. Thank you very much. Abby, take it away. Journalist Gbeisay said the president himself needs to be gone.
No, I agree with you, because I know why he's there, but all we know he's gone. Because they're nothing, you know, he's not there, he's gone already.
The songwriter said, but Allah.
You know, Rudy bien, but I truly better than let's sleepy Benny.
Take it away, Abby.
Yeah, my brother.
Let me read a comment from Fatu first. Your sister there. She said, Bwaka is just a wicked old man that doesn't have any leadership ability. So what do you expect of our country, Mama Liberia? The calamity that the man of God was talking about. This is it, Gilman. Absolutely. That's
but I
got a video from the Mufti. We'll play our subsequent broadcast.
Yes.
You know what he said?
Liberia, validated. Validated. Everything I've been stating.
Yeah. He talked about the destruction and he talked about the development. He talked about the first time he went there, some of the things that you saw there today or this time around, they were not there.
Didn't see it there in 2018.
Didn't see it there. And Bwaka hasn't done anything in our country. Okay.
Value.
Yeah.
There's no value added. Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother, but again, great show. And then let me say thanks to Roslyn, Delando, my dear sister Sarah, and of course Rachel, and all of the callers. You know,
right.
At this time on the Saturday to make the sacrifice to be here is nothing small.
No.
But we got to play our part to make Liberia better. You know, it's a great show, my brother. You know, one thing people are forgetting, except for maybe Alassane Ouattara, but I think Bwaka should be the oldest president in the West African region.
He and Tinubu?
No, he's way older than Tinubu. Tinubu, I don't know what I ugly that made him old like that. They told me
At Tinubu age, what?
Bwaka is way older than Tinubu. Tinubu was born 1952, I think, from my understanding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So Bwaka is the oldest president. He's the oldest president. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you are the elder statesman in the West African region,
right?
Since his incumbency in less than a year, ECOWAS have visited Liberia twice.
Yeah.
On peace mission.
On peace mission.
The first time when he disrespected President Weah.
Yeah.
They invaded the ECOWAS. I mean, the headquarters.
Yeah.
They deprived you of the presidential dignities.
Yeah.
ECOWAS had to visit Liberia. And now they are visiting Liberia again on his watch. That did not happen for 6 years under George Weah.
No.
ECOWAS didn't have to visit Liberia for any peace
initiated. No.
Okay? That's just something that people got to remember. That's one. Two, you know, my brother, I will continue to state that we are not primarily here vouching for Speaker Koffa to say, oh yes, at all costs. He should be Speaker and so forth. We are here defending the Constitution. We are here defending decency.
Right.
We are defending the peace and stability of that country. If the country should move forward, the right things needs to be done. We are not in a banana republic.
No.
Wherein you're going to get people, so-called lawmakers tend to against us and they impose their will on the people, telling you that we must get it this way or the highway.
Yeah.
Here are a group of people, 103 of them. Liberia just between July and August spent $5-something million on vehicles for them. Because they never have vehicles, they decided to register their displeasure and protest. And Liberians supported that, of course, including myself. I said, yes, it is an entitlement. Of course, that at that kind of exorbitant price,
right?
But they are entitled to vehicles. They demanded it, and the Liberian taxpayers pay for it. People's schools have started. Children are out of school today. All of these people, the time they spend in our jail or whatever it is, since the commencement of school this year, none of them can tell me they have visited their constituency to even speak to the people in the community. But they are wasting resources at the expense of the people, and of course, RJ is benefiting such money.
They are
because of what they want. They demand what they want. That is unfair. It's unjust to the people, and we have to continue to speak against that. You know. So the bottom line is that we will not relent, and I admonish Speaker Koffa to continue to stand his ground and make sure all of those believers, those that believe in the rule of law, they should stay resolute. I understand Representative Yekeh said that people are ditching up $150,000 to them.
Yeah.
When they give you the money, eat it and stand your grounds.
Yeah.
Expose them and stand your ground.
Stand your ground.
I think that's the best thing to do, because this is highly irresponsible, and it's at the detriment of Liberia and our fragile democracy. People are becoming heartless, and they are very much insensitive to the plight of the people. This is not a fight for the people of Liberia.
Right.
This is the fight for a group of guys that they have put forth their personal aggrandizement that it must be their way or the highway. People need to stand up to them and resist this kind of ugly behavior. Again, my brother, let me say thank you for the time, man. Great show, and let's continue to do this.
No doubt. Thank you very much. Well, folks, that does it for us here tonight. Thanks to our team of panelists and analysts, Rashad Gbeisay Chappin, Roslyn Welly, Miss Sarah Gopo was on earlier on, but she had to leave. Delano Tamasa, A.B. Kone, our team of callers, distributors of the show, all of you that channel with us, we say thank you very much. We're going to be back here bright and early Monday with another edition. If there's any breaking development between now and Monday, we'll be back with you Sunday, okay? Until then, I have been your host and announcer. You can join us on the FM dial where the entertainment never stops. I've been your host, Michael Gilman.
Baby's money we drive.
Aliu Kamara says, thanks for the show. Fatu Kone. Hopefully we get to see more of you from Kakata. Take care of yourself. Says, go and wash your daily clothes. Sake pue. Your mona get your point. Jealousy. Noka. Jealousy. Jealousy. So jealousy. Jealousy. Loca. Jealousy. Jealousy. So jealousy. Linda Barr, Lawson Zilly, Linda Morris, Yatu Rochelle Doe, all the way there from the UK, Pacotia, Cool Julie, Romeo, E. Umac Jr., No Monique Boyu, Henry Dubahel, Doris Cooper, Ali Bagayogo. Welcome and thanks very much. Julie Zach Kennedy, Tobawiza, Jerome Believer Wisa Jr., Bruno Brezza, Ismail Perry, Pacotia, Annette Yali, Talabue, Whitey Blackheart, Zoka Zulu, Webert Lee McKenna, Moses Lee Fire, Agua Ali, Ambrose Star, James Blight, Linda Ruslam, Islamic Highness Melton, that's Julius Melton, Rebecca Ma,
Snake in the grass,
they jealous, snake in the grass. You can join us on the FM dial when the entertainment never stops. Until then, do take care of yourselves. We're going to be back with another edition as time permits. Rosalie Willie, you're welcome there, my sister.